Welcome to Dominic Sports Picks, your winning edge. Hello and welcome, everyone. At Dominic Sports Picks, we are a team of seasoned analysts dedicated to providing you with the most insightful and data-driven MLB betting recommendations. Every day, we meticulously break down matchups, trends, and player performances to deliver top-tier picks, over/unders, player props, and parlays, helping you make smarter, more confident betting decisions. Our mission is simple: to combine expert analysis with a passion for the game, giving you the edge you need to succeed. Whether you're a seasoned bettor or just getting started, we're here to guide you with reliable, well-researched insights. Thank you for joining us. Let's make this season a winning one together. Friends of Dominic Sports Picks, we've reached the all-or-nothing stage of the American League Wild Card Series. The Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Guardians face off in a decisive Game 3, with a ticket to the division series against Seattle on the line. The series is tied 1-1, and after two close games, we're going with three strong picks. Pick 1, Detroit Tigers to win. The Tigers have left many opportunities behind in this series, but the reality is they've gotten more hits and reached base frequently. In Game 2, they left 15 runners on base, which reflects the contact, but they've lacked the timely hit. For this decisive game, I'm confident the lineup of Riley Green, Kerry Carpenter, and Javier Baez can capitalize. The starter is Jack Flaherty, an arm with playoff experience who already knows the Guardians well. He's coming off two starts against them in September where he allowed just 4 runs in over 9 combined innings. Additionally, Detroit has Tarek Skubal available in the bullpen, meaning if Flaherty needs help, the ace could come in as a relief pitcher. That added pitching makes the value lie with Detroit. Pick 2, totals over 6.5 runs. Although Game 1 ended 2-1, subsequent games have shown that the bats are starting to come around. In Game 2, we saw 3 Cleveland home runs in the 8th inning, and Detroit had several opportunities to score more. In this game, the 6.5 line is quite low considering this is an elimination game, where bullpens will be used to the fullest and managers will hold nothing back. Cleveland starter Slade Cecconi is somewhat inconsistent in his final month, and while he has talent, this is his first playoff start, something that could weigh on his mind. If you had Flaherty facing a lineup with Ramirez, Kwan, and Rocchio in clutch mode, it's likely both teams will score runs. The over 6.5 is a great value. Pick 3, Jack Flaherty at over 4.5 strikeouts. Flaherty is a pitcher who, while not as dominant as in his early years with St. Louis, still has the ability to fan opponents. In September, against these same Guardians, he averaged almost a strikeout per inning. The key is that Cleveland is a patient team, but in times of pressure, they tend to expand the zone. With Detroit's bullpen depth, Flaherty will likely work 5 to 6 innings if he stays solid. That's enough to exceed the 4.5 strikeout line, especially against hitters like Valera and Naylor, who accumulate swings against fastball and slider pitchers like him. In summary, here are 3 picks for Game 3. Detroit Tigers to win. Totals at over 6.5 runs. Jack Flaherty at over 4.5 strikeouts. A do-or-die game that promises excitement and drama with every pitch. See you in the division series with these winning predictions. We continue, friends of Dominic Sports Picks. Today we're experiencing a real battle of nerves, San Diego Padres vs Chicago Cubs, Game 3 of the National League Wild Card Series. After the Cubs won the first game and the Padres responded in the second with power and pitching, everything will be decided at Wrigley Field. Our pick analysis focuses on 3 clear plays. Pick 1, San Diego Padres to win. The Padres showed in Game 2 why they're a seasoned team in October. Manny Machado hit a key home run, Fernando Tatis Jr. reached base in crucial moments, and, above all, the bullpen led by Mason Miller and Robert Suarez looked unstoppable. Today, Yu Darvish takes the mound, a veteran who knows the pressure and also has an emotional component. He returns to pitch at Wrigley Field, the home of his best years in MLB. On the other hand, Jameson Taillon is solid, but he faces a lineup that has already adjusted and is motivated after breaking the streak in Game 2. Darvish's experience and the depth of the bullpen tip the scales in favor of the Padres, who already know what it's like to come back from a wildcard series. Pick 2, totals over 6.5 runs. The first game ended 3-1 and the second 3-0, which can be a bit misleading. But the reality is that both teams have left runners on base, and today's starters aren't at their best this season. Darvish, 5.38 ERA, allows contact in home runs, while Taillon, 3.68 ERA, faces a San Diego lineup that already hit him in the regular season. Furthermore, this is an elimination game. Managers will use every resource, which can lead to early bullpen movements and runs in the middle and late innings. Between the power of Machado, Soto, and Tatis Jr., and Chicago's offensive urgency with Horner and Bellinger looking to reawaken, it's very likely that the 6.5-run barrier will be surpassed. Pick 3, Yu Darvish at over 3.5 strikeouts. This is the most valuable pick. Darvish, while not the same as he was years ago, still has a varied repertoire, slider, curveball, and cutter that make it difficult for young hitters like Pete Crow Armstrong, who is coming off a 0.46 with 5 strikeouts in this series. The Japanese pitcher usually elevates his game in October and, with 5 to 6 innings of work, has more than enough room to surpass 3.5 strikeouts. His motivation to pitch against his former team and the elimination scenario are in his favor. Darvish will look to establish respect early and attack the zone. Here are our 3 picks for this do-or-die Game 3. San Diego Padres to win. Totals at over 6.5 runs. Yu Darvish at over 3.5 strikeouts. A series that will be decided with maximum tension at Wrigley, but we're confident in the Padres' experience and an inspired Darvish to take the lead in the division series against Milwaukee. Let's go with these safe picks and cash in together. Finally, friends of Dominic Sports Picks, we've reached one of the most exciting moments of October, Yankees vs Red Sox, a do-or-die Game 3 in the Bronx. 2 historic rivals have left everything on the field in this series, and today one will say goodbye while the other advances to face Toronto in the division series. We have 3 plays with great value. Pick 1, New York Yankees to win. The victory in Game 2 showed character. Jazz Chisholm Jr. lit the spark with key defensive plays and the decisive run from first base, while the bullpen, much criticized throughout the season, responded with 3 scoreless innings. Now the Yankees are relying on the arm of rookie Cam Schlittler, a pitcher coming off 7 scoreless innings with 9 strikeouts against Baltimore in his last outing. On the other hand, Boston sends rookie Connolly Early, who has only 4 MLB starts and replaces the injured Giolito. The difference in experience in home field and Yankee Stadium weigh heavily. New York has more depth in the lineup with Judge, Rice, and Wells firing on all cylinders, in addition to the motivation of closing the series at home. This scenario leans toward the Yankees. Pick 2, totals over 7.0 runs. In this series, we've already seen a 3-1 and a 4-3 series, close games but with constant offensive threats, runners on base, rallies broken up by double plays, and a fully utilized bullpen. For this Game 3, both teams rely on rookies, which could open the door to a higher score. Schlittler is talented but making his playoff debut, and Early, despite his 2.33 ERA, has yet to face a lineup with as much patience and power as the Yankees. Additionally, Trevor Story is on fire for Boston, with home runs and timely hits in the series. The pressure of an elimination game leads managers to use aggressive swings, but that can also lead to runs in the middle and late innings. The 7-run over has great potential here. Pick 3, Cam Schlittler at over 4.5 strikeouts. This is our trusted pick. Schlittler finished the season with 14 starts, a 2.96 ERA, and impressive command in his last outing against Baltimore. His slider and high fastball generate a lot of misfires, and although Boston is a contact team, young hitters like Rafaela and Duran are vulnerable to strikeouts. With the Bronx's energy and Boone's confidence, Schlittler should work at least 5 innings, enough to surpass the 4.5 strikeout line. Remember, he struck out 9 in his last start. The trend is clear. Here are our 3 picks for this clash of the Titans. Yankees to win. Totals at over 7.0 runs. Cam Schlittler at over 4.5 strikeouts. A classic now decided by rookies on the mound, but with the heat of an eternal rivalry. Let's get these picks and cash in big in the Bronx. My people, until tomorrow, blessings and good luck to all.